Good morning to my beloved SMF Pro traders and trading students. Is that over the last couple of days, you've got to work with a 60-minute chart with entries and exits. And I'm going to recap. Basically, on the 60-minute chart, on the recap was that we had bought Google over here because down here, you'll notice that a 60-minute percent DS at 6.73 told me I had to buy the farm. And SMF Pro trading students were working with these blue bars when they got to a very low here. And basically, as we started to go up in value on this indicator, that's going to the ascending right with these numbers down here. And the percent DS down here is where we bought a lot of Google because of that 60-minute percent DS. We also said over the last couple of days, to recap the trade, was that we were taking profits because Google got to 95.75% on that percent DS, which gives the signal that it was overbought during 3-5, then on Monday, and we corrected, and we were right, and then we bought call contracts yesterday. And we were trading a 560 call and a 560 put. And we're going to put a limit order out to sell that 560 call today at $8.80. 8.80 is where we're going to sell the calls. Now, let's take a look at why Google worked from 95%. Now, let's go over here to the 60-minute. Percent DS got down to 30.21 in one of those 60-minute bars yesterday, people. So you're no longer overbought, and you're not. And as I recapped yesterday in my wonderful mind to you, is that Google was a buy for another reason. And we worked with the daily chart. And Google has daily buy signal. It was the mustard seed. This is this daily sell signal, MACD. And this blue bars are called the MACD for the pro trading students. They work the same way on every chart frame, because they do, along with our mathematical trading formulas. Is that we have finally, the last time Google went into a buy signal on 120, a sell signal on 120, and it went straight down over about $109. But guess what? Down here is where we buy the turn, and the daily RSI or percent DS crossover. There's this percent DA, and there's another crossover up here. And we've worked off that bottom with a nice trade. We rang that cash register. We took a couple of short-term shorts based on the 60-minute overbought condition during that time. That day it was overbought, and it needed to come back down, and it did. It came down almost $10 off of the highs there on the 60-minute. But here's the important thing. As we get momentum with the daily buy signal, we get more of an uptrend. Excuse me, that's the daily. Let me show you once again, trading students, is that just like you got that 60-minute buy signal here, right when you got that 60-minute buy signal here, look what Google did. We bought it down here ahead of the buy signal because we had, once again, let me recap it. When we got here, we know that we had to buy it. So we got in when we peaked on the bottom end of the MACD, the blue bar, and the percent DS, and we were already in that trade. We got a 10-minute crossover. You can see that 10-minute crossover go all the way up. You can see the trend go all the way up with it. You can also see the 60-minute MACD go all the way up with it. Percent DS go all the way up with it. You can see the bottom here and the ascending MACD go up all the way with it. Got overbought. We took profits. Not all of our profits, because we still own it down here. We own the 520, the 530, and the 540 call, and we took a little bit off the table of the 540. We also own the 560 now. And here's the peak. 60-minute overbought, and we came down. and we hit 95.75. And on this indicator here yesterday in that 60-minute bar, we are 30.21. And we got support, and we own it, and we're going to keep trading it.